rage is on regarding the future healthcare subsidies that started during the COVID era. They are set to expire on December 31st. Now, most Democrats and some Republicans, they want to extend those subsidies to bring down the cost of monthly premiums, but there's an obstacle to get a deal done. So this, as the rates on insurance plans just in general are on the rise as well. And News 3's Will Silverstein actually spoke to some industry experts and has their take on this pressing issue. Will?
Well, Toya, when we spoke with these industry experts earlier in this month, they were saying that we were looking at those prices, number one, and they were saying that not everything is going to be impacted as far as the subsidies are concerned. So it's the COVID era subsidies, to be clear, the ACA subsidies that you had when Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, that first became a thing, that is still there. Now, they are directing you to go to this place, which is Nevada Health Link, and click what some of these brokers call is the happy button, which is this enroll now button here on the website. That takes you to that first step of beginning to enroll within the state online marketplace, and it's the first place you want to go if you're looking to get more affordable care.
I think it's the ramification, the domino effect of if I say yes or no to this, what does that mean to the rest of my application?
Rising insurance rates and ongoing debate over expiring Affordable Care Act subsidies are leaving plenty of people scratching their heads as to what's next as open enrollment rolls along. In this time of confusion, we know a few things. One, that COVID-era ACA subsidies are expiring December 31st. Two, there is ongoing debate in D.C. to extend these subsidies. And three, original ACA subsidies will still exist. The final point is what ProtectHealth CEO Brian Douglas wants people here at home to know. He says the subsidies initially made ACA enrollees pay a more standardized amount for their care.
Covers it to a point where you should be paying somewhere between 8 and 10% of your income in health insurance costs.
Is it more than 8 to 10%?
I would think about maybe 15, 20%.
That is Minnesotan turned Nevadan Jeffrey Brown. Brown says he's forking up a lot to pay for health insurance as he has high blood pressure and his daughter has cerebral palsy.
She has to have every medical type of stuff out there that she needs. So, I mean, like you said, everything's gone up. Yeah. It's hard.
ProtectHealth COO Robert Morgen says insurance rates are likely to stay high the more people use their insurance.
So a lot of it's just going to be driven by the consumer's need. Who are your doctors? What medications are you taking? From a utilization standpoint, how often are you seeing these doctors?
And for Brown, his family has several doctor visits. They have no choice but to use the insurance with how expensive out-of-pocket costs can be.
No choice at all, especially with my high blood pressure and all that. Health-wise, you got to have insurance these days.
Yeah.
You know, but everybody's got to have insurance. Like my daughter, she has to have it.
But our brokers say there is a way for people who are uninsured or have insurance that they do not like to get a better deal.
And consumers just don't know this on their own. They don't know these things exist unless somebody tells them.
Douglas is talking about the affordable plans people can find on Nevada Health Link, the official online health insurance marketplace for Nevadans.
And this is the only resource in Nevada where you can get financial assistance to help pay for your monthly premium.
That is Nevada Health Link's Katie Charlson, who is urging Nevadans to take advantage of the existing subsidies before open enrollment ends in a month.
So if you're unsure, please go online, see what you have available to you, or work with a broker or navigator. Their help is always completely free, and they can see how much you qualify for. Even if you're currently enrolled and your costs have gone up, please come back and make sure we have new carriers, we have new plans available. There might be a plan that's better going to fit your budget.
Now, these plans and the rates that you'll see if you go through the Nevada Health Link website are largely going to be unchanged no matter what happens as far as if those subsidies are extended or if they are not in that time in between. And the other important thing to note is because the ACA subsidies weren't part of that budget bill, the government shutdown negotiations, because those were left out, the first 2 months of 2026, regardless if a deal is reached before December 31st, those rates will be as high as you see currently right now on the website. Then later on, those rates could then drop if the state of Nevada then refiles what those rates could be. But those first 2 months, regardless of what happens with the ACA subsidies, if they are extended, they will be where they are right now.
Yeah, and those subsidies, a big sticking point during the government shutdown, which was the big holdout for Democrats. And Will, before you leave us, just curious, why are Republicans against extending these healthcare subsidies if they do, in fact, make healthcare more affordable for folks?
Well, it continues the theme of what we've seen from the last year as far as the Trump administration is concerned, what Republicans are doing in support of DOGE and some of those efforts, in the sense that they don't want to see a lot of tax dollars going back to then pay the insurance companies. That's the argument that Republicans are making on that front. The second argument that they're making is that the current care that's covered under this includes abortion, includes other things like covering birth control. Those are not necessarily top of mind for Republicans, and things that they would like to see potentially edited out if there is an ACA subsidy deal, but also Democrats maybe not biting at that, as we've had in our interviews with Representative Susie Lee.